Hey everyone, hopefully you're having a great day. My name's Andy, my channel's Finding Value. If you like investing in the undervalued commodities in the depths of, we'll call it HELL, where few will travel because valuations are so good, subscribe to the channel, give me a thumbs up. We're going to talk about oil and gas and see what we're looking at in this sector. We had an overall market pullback in the Dow and S&P 500. It took uranium with it. It took some other sectors with it. It looks like we're getting some pullbacks kind of across the board. Let's see how it's affecting oil and gas. I have a lot of investments in oil and gas, so let's take a look. So first, here is crude. And crude, surprisingly, is holding up extremely well. Big bullish engulfing. We do have a bearish engulfing here, but we're just moving sideways. Small, muted candlesticks are good for a pullback. Now, if we can just get some momentum to the upside, we got a lot of other sectors pulling back. This is trying to defy, we'll call it defy gravity, as all other sectors are pulling back. Oil's probably been one of the strongest sectors. So it looks pretty good from that perspective. Antero Resources, we don't have any, we'll call it candlestick chart pattern saying this thing's going to go down. We did have a large down day overall, so this sold off as well. Let's see what Monday brings us next week. Bang. Again, this is a down day. It's not a dark cloud cover or bearish engulfing. It could just be a down day. We'll see where this goes. This is a bullish engulfing. No doubt about it there. We also have a bullish engulfing here. So maybe the overall market's just dragging these companies down. Here's GTE, Grand Tierra Energy. It doesn't look too bad. I mean, this is a huge day. You're going to see some sell-off, maybe a little bit, and hopefully it continues on up with the price of oil. Hopefully oil goes on up. Here's Contango. Contango's still in a pullback mode. It's starting to slow a little bit. Hopefully this thing eventually, maybe this just got pulled down today by the overall market. We'll see what Monday brings us. 50 days crossing the 200-day. Looking good there. Maybe it comes and touches this 50-day right here and moves on up. We'll see. Rico's looking pretty good. Reconnaissance Energy Africa. We're in a pullback. We got the bearish engulfing here. So we're pulling back, but we've got small little down days. The buyers are in control here. So it doesn't look too bad. Looks like we're kind of forming a little wedge pattern. We'll see if this is a flag pattern that breaks to the upside or not. I'd like to see oil move. SM Energy is looking really good. We've got a nice bullish engulfing pattern here, and then the small pullback inside of it. We need oil to move up, and I think SM Energy will move up with it. So it's not looking bad at all. Here's another bullish engulfing here. We do have a bearish engulfing here. So this is our pullback. The buyers are battling the sellers. I'm seeing back and forth action here, but it doesn't look too bad. I think it looks great, especially for the sell-off that we had today. A 0.83% down day is literally nothing. SWN, looks like momentum going to the downside. We have a wick on the top here. It's still in this channel. Nothing to really worry about. You just hold on. TEL's looking pretty good. Tellurian, 50 crossing the 200. Move on up. The small pullback with the small candlesticks here. And then it looks like we're putting a bullish engulfing. So we could see a continuation pattern to the upside. So looking pretty good. And Tetra Technologies, big 18% up day. Looks like it ran way up. This one's looking pretty good. We have the 50-day moving across in the 200-day. It's in an uptrend, and it looks pretty dang good. So overall, the oil and gas sector looks like it's the strongest sector of all the ones that I follow. This big sell-off in the overall market really just muted its move. It didn't really affect it too much. And if we see, oil move on higher, I think these companies are well positioned to just rip it. So what I think oil and natural gas look to be the strongest sectors at the moment. I would say uranium and gold and silver are pulling back. Same with some of the overall mining companies. So this would be the sector that I'd be looking at if you want to do short-term, going long trading. I don't really trade too much, just a very little bit. And most of my positions are buy and hold, do not sell. I'm doing that with all the sectors. I continue to cost average in when the charts look good, and then I just hold on. If you guys like this content and channel, subscribe to it, give me the thumbs up. I appreciate you listening. This is Finding Value.